Time to heal the wounds of fallen Biafrans. Nnamdi Kanu declared. May 30 made it 53 years since the defunct state of Biafra was born. For 30 months, a savage internecine warfare raged between two armies of unequal strength and firepower. Overwhelmed and faced with certain defeat, Biafra surrendered unconditionally. 5 decades on, the effects of the war still linger, resisting every effort to ensure the mitigating post-war policy of the victorious Nigerian government led by Yakubu Gowon, aimed at reconciling, reconstructing, and rehabilitating the defunct Biafran failed to make good enough impact. Properties seized from the Igbo, who constituted the bulk of what was Biafran, especially in Rivers State, remain abandoned till date, while basic infrastructure in the 5 Igbo states of the southeast remain in disrepute condition. This situation is not made better with a subtle but consistent effort in turning the Igbo out of doors of certain offices in Nigeria. The date certain positions have been denied the Igbo, but where such positions are made available to them, which has been few and far between, they are caused to assume a refrain of favor, coerced by the state, its surrogate media, and a few self-abusing Igbo. Constant reference is made of such appointments with the government that affected it, singled out for unmerited praise. Perhaps pursued by shock of the loss of the war, the intelligence among the Igbo became caged, leaving the brash and the self-abusive compatriots to speak when silence should have sufficed. On many occasions, the appointment of an Igbo to a position he is entitled to has been made to look like a favor, even if the appointee was most deserving or the appointment came at the verge of retirement. Expressions of gratitude were still lavish. Inspector General of Police Ogbonnaya Onovo and Controller General of Custom Bernard Shaw Nwadialo were some of those whose appointment to the headship of the two organs of the government conformed to the condition above. Neither was undeserving of the office he was appointed. Neither had enough years on the job before the appointment. Nonetheless, the appointments were celebrated by the brash and self-abusive Igbo. The appointment of Brigadier General David Ndafu as the General Officer commanding 1 Division of the Nigerian Army, Kaduna, between 2000 and 2001 did not go differently. This time, the media upped the game of reminding the readers that appointing an Igbo to a GOC position was a favor to be externally grateful. Major General Azubike Iyejirika's appointment as the Chief of Army Staff was a tad above the ordinary run of reportage. It was advertised in the national dailies with comments of gratitude as if a machinery was appointed. Nigeria stands a chance of becoming a major economy in the world without a practice discriminatory treatment of a section of our people. This is because apart from their quality contributions to Nigeria, the Igbo are a major stakeholder in the development of the country. The full potential of any nation is not realized with a section of it consciously emasculated. Rather, it is achieved by encouraging quality and availing each section limitless opportunities to aspire to any position. The memories of the war should be erased permanently by consciously integrating every section of the country Effort must be made to ensure provocative statements capable of inflaming the state to a second conflict. It is difficult for any nation to survive two civil wars. History is here to record that any nation become great an account of repeated internal wars. Countries that survived civil wars were known to be stranger and close knit perhaps because they learned as did Bertrand Russell early that war does not determine who is right but who is left. The lessons of war they also know are better appreciated in peace time. Nigeria has a good chance of becoming great by leveraging on the ingenuity of the Igbo. It is fairly right to argue that the Igbos are the uniters of Nigeria. No other tribe has done as much. Sadly, after the Biafran war, Nigerians deliberately ignored the Igbo. The ingenuity of the Biafran scientists was totally ignored. It died with the war. No government saw the wisdom in adapting the technology. The effort at having the technology developed with the information of Project Development Institute (PRODA) Enugu was not encouraged by lack of attention. It has since suffered neglect. Nigeria has failed to get her act right with a section of leaders without vision. The Biafran War and its attendant waste were avoidable had good reasons prevailed. Avoiding a repeat should be consciously pursued. Provocative statements as well as action should be discouraged. The anniversary should be for reflections. It should be able to remind us of the cruelties of war and encourage us on the path of circumspection. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, that is just the truth about it. Of a truth, it is time for us to heal the past wound. It is time for us to say no to all that has happened to the Biafrans. The Biafrans are born to rule like every other region. The intimidation got to come to stop. The threats, the pain, the disappointment, all of these things they need to come to stop. They have suffered enough. The insult has befall on them enough. Nnamdi Kanu has stated it right. It is time to heal the past and the present wound. The death of our predecessors cannot just be allowed to go just like that. This Biafran actualization must stand and must come to pass. We must not give them the chance to make rubbish of us. All that has been promised must be achieved. Please, my fellow Biafrans, I would like you to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the support. No matter what must have transpired between you and him, I urge the Igbo leaders, just like Reverend Father Emmanuel Chukwuma and the one other Reverend Father that spoke not quite long, that the Biafrans need a helping hand. They need a support. Let us come together and push this Nigerian government to shame. They must not be allowed to succeed. They must not be allowed to go away with their evil plans. They have eaten more than they can choose. So we must not give them that opportunity. So much has happened, but then we must not give them that opportunity. So I'm telling us this because I strongly believe and have confidence in Biafran that Biafran have the right to pursue whatever they are pursuing, and I'm saying this with full confidence that there is nothing that Nigerian will say that will deny the Biafran the opportunity to succeed. Biafra will succeed and they will get to that very level they really wish to get to. So this is actually a clear message to Nigerians to get hold of, to know and carry out their responsibility as expected of them. There is nothing that the Biafrans to me has actually done that is so wrong. They are only requesting for their right, and their right is what should be given to them. There should be no delay in granting them their request. Nigerian is only the one making the situation to be difficult, and I don't see any reason why these people should not be granted. They have granted their long time freedom. They have fought for it. Lives has gone down for it. So why deny them of it? Why? So my fellow Biafrans, I urge you, let's put away our grudge. Let's come together in unity and fight this battle. Heal this wound, as Nnamdi Kanu has said, because time is no longer by our side. Enough of the intimidation. All right? So I don't know what your comments concerning all that have been said maybe, but please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.